Hello, everyone. So, let me take a sip of my... Ooh! Water bowl's wet. Okay, that's interesting. Fucking condensation. Hello, everyone. We are back. So, it is very strange to me that I have not streamed this game yet. This is one of my all-time favorite games. I replay it once or twice a year. And I genuinely have never streamed it. For some reason. I streamed Twilight Princess last year. Was it last? Yeah, it was last year. But I've never streamed this. And I streamed or play through Twilight Princess once or twice a year as well. In fact, my playthrough of, or annual replay of Twilight Princess is coming up in a couple months, because I usually play it twice a year, once in early in the year, and then again in September. And, I usually, play it in January or February, so that's actually coming up off-stream. I won't be playing it on-stream again. 25 stream streak. Good job, Paul. Also, hi. Hi, Zeno. Hi, Zachary. Welcome back. Alright. So, Rex is my brother's file. Zeno Rex now. Alright, so I have a second save file that skips the intro. That I normally would copy. I'm not going to do that this time. Just... Excuse me, since when could Ocarina of Time do surround sound? Alright, well, normally I would just name the save file Link, but... I don't know, if someone gifts a sub, I'll let them pick the save file, as long as it's TOS friendly and on, in or at least 8 characters, or no more than 8 characters. If anyone wants to. If not, I'll just name it Link. I don't have a donation thing up yet. I really should set that up. Or I guess you could gift 500 bits or something like that. If anyone wants to. No one has to, of course, but I'm just offering it. Going once. Going twice. Going twice and a half. Fortnite burger. I don't think that would fit. Well, Link it is. Okay, but Bao, Lizardman also bought me a game. So that means you two are actually tied. Said it first, though. That's true. Alright. So do you want me to name it Fortnite? Or do you want me to name myself Bao? Name him Spike. Oh. Okay. I guess I'm me. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as a guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. I forgot who was talking here. I normally don't read the dialogue. I also normally skip this intro. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, There is one boy who does not have a fairy. Dun dun dun! Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? A climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the hold on. Yawn. I just started. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders, and maintaining the order of the world. But, before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. And friendship. Navi, go now! Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. Hello, Spike. Wake up. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Spike, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? He finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner. From now on. Nice to meet you. Great Deku Tree has summoned you. So let's get going, right now. Hey, you. You're finally awake. Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Just like us and that thief over there. Yahoo! Why do you go? He plays Riolu and Lucario. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this is actually real hardware, by the way. This is my, Fuck. This is my Pikachu N64, the blue one, not the orange one. That I've had, since I was a kid. It's kind of a collector's item. Very fond of it. So this is a physical copy as well, obviously, and I have a box and manual for it, but the box is a reproduction box. I don't know what happened to the original box. So essentially it's a complete copy, it's just the box is a reproduction. Yahoo! Hi, Spike! Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Spike. Oh, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Spike. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. So this practice playthrough you're talking about, Zachary, is that a randomizer? Or is it just a regular playthrough? Should it not be? Vanilla. Okay. So I know this game really well. It's really funny with me as a streamer, is you can tell what games I know well based on how often I pause when I'm talking to people. The less I know a game, the more likely I am to pause. I'm not going to read the flavor text, it's not really important. So this is what... oh, shit. Widely regarded by many people as one of the best games ever made, if not the best game ever made. I don't know about it being the best game ever made, but it's definitely up there. It is a certified classic. Alright, let's just do some practice. I forget how much the shield is. Alright. That only works in until the princess got it. Shield is either 40 or 45 rupees. Despite how many times I've played through this, I can never remember which one it is. Just go up here. Alright, usually if you can talk to her a certain way, there we go, it'll just fall right off. Really pointless thing that is pretty funny. There's Bandit. It is only 40. Okay. I can never remember. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Yeah? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot. How'd you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Fuck you. Need stick, got stick, Becky, I got stick, let me smash. Oh yeah, take this sip real quick. Excuse me. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Spike, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Spike, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes. Then enter, brave Spike, and thou too, Navi. Navi the Fairy, thou must aid Spike. And Spike, when Navi speaks, use up on the C button to listen well to her words of wisdom. Nut. Bitch. Bitch. I don't care, Navi. I hope everyone is having a lovely Christmas Eve. Also, I have a funny but also kind of mean content warning if anyone would like to use the command. I don't need your help, Navi. I have been playing this game for a very long time. I think my throat gurgled when I yawned just now. Ow, 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 forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the control stick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though. The cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. The fairy slingshot. I have yawned like 4 times and it's not even been... Oh, it has been 30 minutes of streaming. Has it? Huh, I guess it has. Well, true, yeah. I feel another yawn coming. That's another one. I'm an EP boy. Or EP bitch tonight. Yeah, I did stay up late again last night. I kind of had to because I showered late. Because we went for 4 hours instead of 3 for Halo to finish ODST. So I got in the shower a little later than I wanted to. Let me just get this out of the way. I think this is pointless. Yep. Whoops. Shut up! Yeah, we haven't seen Skulltulas in a long time. There were spider enemies in Twilight Princess that I think were Skulltulas. And there were spider enemies in Skyward Sword that I don't think were Skulltulas. But we haven't seen the proper, like, actual skull spiders, rather than just having a skull pattern in quite some time. Right, so... Oh, chest. Unless my eyes deceive me, that's a chest. It's just a heart. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor?
Helps to have a map.
I got the timing wrong. Hey, Jay, I have a map, actually. Funny you're playing this now because you also played this not too long ago. Cool. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games to just replay casually, as opposed to competitively, I guess. But I fucking love this game. It's good. So you, Jay, I hope you're having a good Christmas Eve. Did you have a good creme brulee meal? So I'm out of here. Now I can say I actually beat Ocarina of Time for the first time despite seeing other people do it before. Nice. Yeah, this is real N64. This is the limited edition Pikachu N64 that I have had since I was a kid. It's the blue one, not the orange one. The one that came with Hey You Pikachu. And an actual copy that I do have a box and manual for. I'm very proud of it. This is one of the crown jewels in my collection, because this is one of the rarest N64 models. Gold cartridge? No, the cartridge is not gold, unfortunately. It's just a standard one. And this is one of the revisions, because the Islamic chanting in the Fire Temple isn't in it. Ganondorf barfs instead of coughing up blood. Well, it's green blood, but it looks like he's barfing. And as you can see, the symbols here look different. Yeah, so if you have the gold cartridge, you have one of the original versions of the game. Why are you not? There we go. Never had that happen before. Oh, do you not have it anymore? Oh, that's unfortunate. Disappear along with every other retro console before the Wii. Sucks having extended family steal stuff. Oh, yeah, you've told me about that before. Yeah, my family honestly just hates our extended family. I have a copy of Jet Force Gemini. It's not... I think I have a box, but I think it's a reproduction box. I still need to beat that as well. That actually just came out on Switch recently. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. We're gonna do a funny trick for this. And I screwed it up. So, funny thing about this game, jump strikes, or rather crouching stabs, do not have programmed damage. They will mimic whatever the last damage type you dealt was. So, if you do a jump strike, and then crouch stab, it'll do the exact same damage multiplier that a jump strike would have, essentially allowing you to do jump strikes faster than you can actually do jump strikes, since it's the same damage. If you time it right, you can one-cycle most of the bosses in the game. Yeah, I don't do the Deku Stick trick. I personally do not do that one. I have to actually practice that. Well done, Spike. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou would... Excuse me. Yeah. I'm good. That one just kind of sapped something out of me. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? That was a yawn. I'm yawning a lot tonight. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile, sorcerous powers in the search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Furore, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world, which is apparently the sky. Furore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. But they were all of them deceived, for another power was made. The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man, with his evil heart, to enter the sacred realm of legend. This guy talks like a boomer with the amount of ellipses he uses. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Can we have some chats with the Great Deku Tree? Spike, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you. The stone that man wanted so much that he cast a curse on me. Ooh, what's for dinner, Zachary? If you hear noises coming from my body, that would be my intestines. There is something, bothering my intestines right now, and I don't know what it is. I wonder what's for dinner. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is... yeah, whatever. The future depends upon thee, Spike. Thou art courageous. Navi the Fairy, help Spike to carry out my will. I entreat you, Navi. Good. Bye.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him now!
My god, man, what is wrong with you? This man is dying! And now he's dead. You're laughing. The Deku Tree is dying and you're laughing. You think this is funny? Look at him, he's dead. Alright, well, time to continue. Hey, Spike, what did you do? Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. So before we leave, we have 2 stops we need to do. Well, we have 1 stop. Then we have the second one. Cool! You're great! You scored 3 perfect bullseyes! I have to give a neat present to such a wonderful person. Please take it. Oh, you're leaving. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Spike. Because you are different from me and my friends. That's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. Yes, I know how to equip items. You don't have to set it or say it every time. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Hyrule Field. Oh boy, it's the owl. Oh boy, I'm going to skip all this. So, there's a lot of memes about rolling around to get around Hyrule Field faster. This is actually the fastest way of getting around. Normally, you have to orient yourself a little better, though, if you want to get it to work right. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Oh, we're just in time. Alright, well, we're gonna be stuck here for a bit. At the very least... I can do this. Wrong house. Yeah, Link just barges into people's houses. Here we go. We got our dick back. So this is a great way of just getting rupees quickly. There's also a gold Skulltula in here, which is useful for later. Hey, your clothes! They're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malin. My dad owns Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Excuse me. Oh, god damn it. We have to wait here a moment for, actually, no, we don't have to wait just yet. We need to get caught real quick. Shit. That normally works. So what did everyone have for their Christmas Eve dinner? Or are they having their Christmas dinner on Christmas? We got our dinner catered, so we had to have it today instead of tomorrow. We got jerk chicken, Greek potatoes, at least I think they're Greek potatoes, cornbread, Brussels sprouts and bacon, and corn on the cob. That was it. That was the last one. And then we also have apple pie. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Teehee. Oh yeah, if you'll look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. Teehee. You got a weird egg. That's not very nice. Yes, you don't have to say it every time. Yes, yes, I know, yes. Nothing? That's unfortunate. Oh, right. And we're just gonna go pay the castle a visit so we can meet Princess Zelda, the legend herself. If you come all the way from the end, you get a little extra rupees. Also from this tree. Sometimes. It's Mario! What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Hello, who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. Went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest and guess I fell asleep. What? Malon was looking for me. I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad leaving Malon behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. So you're supposed to use 2 of these milk crates to get through. You only need 1. Almost every Zelda game has a forced stealth segment. They can hardly call it stealth here. If you look through one of these windows, there it is. There's Mario, Peach, and Yoshi. Hey you, don't cause any trouble. Huh? Who? Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Oh? What's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have Spiritual Stone of the Forest, would you? That green and shining stone? Do you have it? Yes. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds are billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest and parted the clouds and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got so carried away with my story that I didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule, and I wear a very stupid hat. What is your name? Spike. Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Spike. I'm going to tell you the secret of the Sacred Realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. The legend goes like this. Ooh, that's another yawn. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. Excuse me. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the Sacred Realm from our world. Hey, lizard man. Thank you for the pipe. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And, in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Title drop. Did you understand well the story I just told you? That's another fucking yawn. Guys, I might be sleep deprived. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at storytelling. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the Sacred Realm from our world. The entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And, in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect the 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the... Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know why I said no. I didn't even realize I was rereading it. Woke up at 5:30 this morning. It's winter. I stayed up until like 1 a.m. last night. That's great. I forgot to tell you. Yeah, that just shows how tired I am. Yeah, I need to stop staying up so late. I don't know why I was doing it. I think it was some excuse to like, I don't fucking know, stay up for... New Year's? That was another yawn. But like, I think I can stay up for New Year's because I regularly stay up to midnight, so I can stay up a little past that. We were painfully hungry. Mood. Couldn't sleep, so I was searching or watching Co and such play Vanguard. Valorant. Okay, Valorant. Yeah, I mean, if I did stay up late, I'd probably just watch Co, but we're not going to be able to do that for a bit, because he's not streaming again for a while. He's gonna be doing his Japan stream the first like week or so of January, and then I think he said he was going to be taking a break from streaming until his re-debut. Which means no Kohai. What a shame. 40 streams, good god. Congrats, Lizard Man. I think you have the highest watch streak here. Unofficially, he was just on Discord. Okay, I think I missed that. I don't think I saw that. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds. I believe they symbolize that man in there. It wasn't streaming, but others were. Oh. You are changing your story, sir. You should look through the window at him? Yes. I'm gonna spy on this creepy old man. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream. They must symbolize that man. So now you know Cohen, he was there. Yeah, I get you. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, Ko's a good friend. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Spike, now, we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. I don't believe you. Thank you. I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other two spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. Did you just have this pre-written? I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You're heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. Do 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 do. Shit! I was gonna do the funny thing. Wait, it's just not reading the notes right. There was a speedrunner I used to watch who would play Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D for his speedruns. And so the sequence would play out like dun 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 dun. I can't do it though. I can't do it fast enough or it'll actually work. The castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. So when she says out of the castle, you think just back out in the front, yeah? No, she means out in front of the fucking town. Leaving me on the street. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some serious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle stones. Alright, we're counting on you. I think I angled this right? Yep. Alright. Alright, so we have a few stops to make before we go to, Death Mountain. Most of them are here. We got a couple other places we need to go. Yeah, I wasn't trying to go to the stairs right away, though. Yeah, tough time trying to catch a 10-pound fish right now. Is that the fishing hole in Lake Hylia? I have... Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay. I have never done that. Ever. Don't think I will. A lot of people like fishing in video games. I'm not the biggest fan of fishing. That's not where I wanted you to land. Oh, don't go in the hole. That's not how the gameplay is. I mean, it can be relaxing, like in Animal Crossing or Stardew, but I mean, if it's a Zelda game, I don't really care about the fishing. Yeah, I've never done it. I have a strategy guide for Ocarina of Time that has a guide on how to do it, and I've never bothered trying to follow it. I never finished Sonic Adventure because of its fishing mechanic with Big the Cat, because I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I'd guess. It's the worst part of Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure is a pretty good game. It's got some really good moments, really good soundtrack. It is severely brought down by the entirety of Big's campaign. Thank God it's short. It's like the third time this has happened. I never finished Sonic Adventure because Big's part fucking sucks major ass. So there's a way to get over to this spot without a cuckoo. There's a way to get over to the other spot without a cuckoo as well. Over on the other side, over where the Hag's Potion Shop is, There is a door through another shop you can get through. But it resets the cuckoos if you go through that door. And there is a trick that I can show you in a moment to get over to the other side of the spider house to get the cuckoo. You just run the risk of hitting the cuckoo if you do it. See if I can get it right. Okay, so I just want to show it off, but it's basically like that. I don't normally do it. Xeno is better at it than I am. Here, let me try. There we go. Alright, I had the angle wrong. That's the trick. I don't do it because you risk hitting the cuckoo, and if you do too much damage to cuckoos... Oh, I didn't mean to press that. It can be a bit of a problem. Because there's an Easter egg in a lot of Zelda games where if you attack cuckoos, you get attacked by cuckoos. Made him hate Froggy more than anything, but gave us some great clips and animations. Yeah, I stopped watching Game Grumps before JonTron left. Mostly because neither of them seemed very good at the games they were playing. They were playing games that I really liked, and I don't like watching people who aren't good at them play them, because it makes me very annoyed. But I also just realized that, you know, some of them were kind of funny, but I just didn't feel like keeping up with them. I don't know if it's gotten better since JonTron left, because I know a lot of people don't like Aaron in general anymore. But, I mean, JonTron isn't really a great person either. Oh! I think that's part of the fence. I thought the game crashed for a moment or something. Just watching bad games gameplay? That's fair. Thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. For helping me, I will give this to you. It's fine glass and should be useful. Please take good care of it. So, bottle, yeah? It looks like a bottle, shaped like a bottle. You can tell it's a bottle, yeah? What the fuck is this? It doesn't have a flat bottom! Why is it a crystal? What the fuck? I actually wanted that out still. What a shitload of fuck! What were they thinking? It is amazing to me that a man named the Angry Video Game Nerd somehow managed to go his entire career without a single controversy. Like, the only controversy he had was that he wasn't going to review the all-female Ghostbusters film, and he ended up being right anyways. It was terrible. Yeah, from what I remember the Ghostbusters stream, someone who came in was pointing out that the problem with the film is that most of it was just the actors trying to out-joke each other, with everyone joking about Melissa McCarthy's weight. That was the whole shtick of her character, is that she's a gross fat woman. Which is just, for some reason, the only thing she ever does, is that she's a gross fat woman. Like, woman, please, have some more respect for yourself. It's also just, like, not very funny, because it's just insulting. And I feel like Melissa McCarthy could be better than that. And I don't know if she willingly does that, or if that's just what everyone wants to make fun of her for. But, like... I don't know, I have some more self-worth. Alright, we're gonna do a trick to get a heart piece early. But it can take me a couple tries. Should do better in other stuff. Yeah, but I mean, in I seem to remember in Identity Theft, it was the same situation as well as the Happy Time Murders. Granted, I never watched either of those films, but I have. Oh, is there a dude up here during the day? I forget if there's a dude up here during the day. No, it's at night. Alright. I landed on the fence. Lamel. So he has that same dialogue if you go up there as an adult. So, there's two ways of getting that. You can either return as an adult and get up there with the hook shot or the long shot, I forget which. Or, you can jump off the side as a child or an adult. You can land directly on the roof. I have a tendency of landing on the fence. How many gold sculptures do I have? 6. Alright, I can get a few more right now. How many heart pieces do I have? 2. Alright, I'm gonna get the Sun Song. You're getting outfished. Yeah, I literally never messed with the fishing hole all that much. I did it a little bit as a kid, and then I never did it again as an adult. I mean, like in real life, not in the game. Because I've been playing this game since the 90s. I didn't actually finish it until after I finished the 3DS version, though. Because the game scared me as a kid. Because of the bottom of the well. Actually, when I first played this, I was like 3 years old, and the fucking rolling boulder in Kokiri Forest scared me, so I didn't make it very far when I was really little. It took a few years before I was ready to get past that. But I love this game. Can we get to Adult Link before I end stream? Don't tell Lily I killed bats. I feel since there was some games that scared me when I was younger that weren't really horror games. Well, I mean, this game also happens to have dead hands, so... And these things. The first Tomb Raider. Well, Tomb Raider is just scary in general because there's very little music in it, and there's traps everywhere. So, I mean, if you're a kid playing that, that's fucking terrifying. Also the dinosaurs, and the bears, and the wolves, and the tigers, and the gators, and the bats. Yeah, lack of music can be pretty, scary. Also, if you think about it, Tomb Raider is actually pretty liminal. We see so many ROM hacks of Mario 64 that make the game liminal. We need to see more ones that make Tomb Raider liminal. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. The rising sun will eventually set. The newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun. Give peaceful rest to the living dead. This is an interesting poem. Huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. So you learn about the secret melody if you interact with the gravestones to the left or right of this gravestone. You can actually fight the Composer Brothers, sharp and flat. they give you a hint about this song's existence. However, if you already know how to get into the tomb, you never have to deal with them. This song has a hidden feature that the game does not tell you about. I will demonstrate in a moment. Finally got a 10-pound fish. Yay. Whoops. So the hidden feature of this song is dealing with these enemies, the Redeads. Give me a sec here. Freezes them in place. So when you get up close to a Redead, what happens is the camera locks, and you freeze in place. The funny thing is, the Redeads that show up later in the game in a specific spot, I don't want to spoil it yet for those who haven't actually played the game, won't freeze you because due to where that area is, the camera is already in a fixed position. Since the camera doesn't lock, it won't freeze you. Because the freeze is reliant on the camera lock. You can still hear the scream of the Redeads if you walk near them, but they won't actually freeze you. Now, it's good that it's nighttime because we can get a few extra Skulltulas. I need 4 in order to get the first upgrade from Skulltula House. This will be 1. There's 2. There's 3. And then I believe there's 1 more up here. So before I started developing motion sickness in cars, I used to read stuff or play games while in car rides. And my grandma bought me a bunch of strategy guides for games that I would end up reading during those long car rides. Because I used to take piano lessons, and my piano teacher lived pretty far away, out in the suburbs. And I would go to her house for piano lessons, and my grandma would drive me. So when I wasn't playing games, I would just read strategy guides in the car. The curse has been broken! Thank you! Here's a reward for you. You got an adult's wallet. So the curse turns him into this. Here's something you can do. He'll now attack me if I get close to him. Only once. When I first heard that scream as a kid, I freaked the fuck out. I felt horrible. More kids' games need horrifying screams of pain and terror. By the way, rated E for everyone. For animated violence. Remember that when we get to the Shadow Temple. This game is rated E for everyone and traumatized so many kids. Because of the bottom of the well and the Shadow Temple. Oh, hi, skeletons. And then a skeleton popped out. Oh, shit, hang on. I can save a little bit of time here if I talk to someone first, so I can go straight to Hyrule Castle after our next stop. Finally got over it. Yeah, I guess they did. Because these kids these days are just weak sissies. So, I know this isn't what you mean, and I know you're joking, but I just want to use this as a segue to talk about something. I don't like the notion that kids or people today are so sensitive, because the reason why people say kids and adults are so sensitive is because they get offended over everything, and we are babying people by punishing shitty people. Because, like, if someone is saying slurs to you online and calling you shitty names, and they get punished for it, somehow you are the problem because you're a little whiny bitch baby who can't... Oh, Scochula here. I never noticed that. You're a little whiny bitch baby who can't handle stuff that offends you. But why shouldn't the guy who's yelling at you and calling you names get punished? Because, like, he's being toxic. So why is it wrong to want to get rid of and punish toxic people? Why are we allowing people to be toxic so that way people don't become sensitive? Wouldn't you want to get toxic people out of your life? Like, it's just something to think about a lot. Now, granted, I shouldn't take much consideration into the Facebook comments I occasionally read, but I see it a lot from boomers and older people on Facebook. And honestly, it feels like maybe they're the toxic people that need to be punished. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying right when you said that. Like, they're just more toxic people. It's just more toxicity. So I think we should cut them out of our lives. I don't know. Bully boomers. Cut their lives into pieces. This is my last resort. Burning people to death with flamethrowers in GTA 3 when I was 6. My parents wouldn't let me play GTA. I didn't get to play GTA until I was in, like, junior year of high school. When I bought the PS2 trilogy with my own money. My mom almost wouldn't let me buy it, but my dad said, he's 18, he can make his own decisions now. The funny thing is, I played No More... not No More Heroes. Well, I did play No More Heroes, but I played, Destroy All Humans and Mercenaries around the time GTA was big. So, like... I played those kinds of games, and I was fine. Because I knew it was a game. Granted, you can't have sex with hookers in either of those. I don't even know if you can in the GTA trilogy, but that's the thing that people point out. I think there was actually something in 4 and 5. I don't know. I have not played much GTA. I've only played Vice City. No, I played GTA 3, Vice City Stories. That's all I've played. I've not played 4, I've not played San Andreas, I've not played 5, and I've not played Liberty City Stories. It's like I'm obsessed with GTA Vice City after my brother rented it, but he only owned 3. So like anytime between 2001 and now. My parents didn't mind though, they didn't like the cussing more than anything. You can pick up hookers in your car and then drive to a secluded spot and your car starts to rock side to side and you lose money and regenerate health. So, I'm trying to imagine a meme now, the, something going over the person's head meme, where it's a picture of GTA. I forget which one we're talking about. And a guy's looking at GTA and is like, oh, society stomps on people who have nothing to lose and forces them to do bad things in order to succeed. Going over their head, having sex gives you health. The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Yeah? Oh, oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Forgot a step. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is Spike. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. You can go now. So be careful, Mr. Hero. By the way, Mr. Hero, you're going to climb Death Mountain. You should equip a proper shield. It's an active volcano, after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need there. Tell them I sent you, and they should give you a special discount. You think you're good to go already? Don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop that just opened in the Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everyone is talking about it. A little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there. So could you go and get the mask for me next time you're in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but... Well, I have no choice. This is my job. Alright, now we have to go to Wallon Ranch. Parents are odd. That is true. I think in the 80s when they thought D&D was devil worshipping. How odd? Fairly odd? Odd parents, fairly odd parents. So, my parents hadn't met in the 80s. My dad, was still living with his parents by the time the Satanic Panic was going on. And his mom, or rather his parents, which was my grandma and grandpa on his side, didn't buy into the Satanic Panic thing, so he was able to play D&D on Hindu. I've actually never played D&D, funnily enough. I've never played D&D, I've never played Cyberpunk, I've never played Shadowrun, I've never played Pathfinder. I want to, but I don't know if I could commit to something like that. My other girlfriend and I were going to commit to, Baldur's Gate. Play Baldur's Gate 3 together, but we've actually been unable to play the game together so far, because she keeps needing to cancel because of other things. No, don't tell her I said this, but, no, maybe you know who she is. I am going to buy her Baldur's Gate 3 for Christmas. Because we were going to try it with, Steam Remote Play to, play together, since we only own one copy. But I'm just gonna buy her a copy. Oh, whoa. Oh, my stomach is just making noises right now. Tom Hanks was in a movie about that. About Satanic Panic. Was that, I think it's called, like, Dark Places or something like that? Because I know there's a movie based on a chick tract about D&D. And it was kind of a parody of the chick tract. Because it's so ludicrous with how it's written that they turned it into a comedy. Unfortunately, it's what people actually believed. I brought up Chick? I don't fucking care enough to pronounce his name correctly. I brought up Jack Chick before. He's a fucking, cum rag. I don't mean that in a sexy way. I mean that he's a fucking shitlord. Thank God he died. He was a terrible person, and I'm not going to respect dead people who don't deserve it. But he was kind of insane with the things he believed in. His comics are hilarious if you're not a God-fearing Christian, like I am. I opened this door for a reason. So that way, when I played the Sun song, it would put me here instead of all the way on the other end. You actually met him once? Oh, I am so sorry. God, that is not something I would ever want to, tell people. You're working at a casino and you actually had a booth? Yeah, I can see that. Wait, what would he be doing in the casino? Wouldn't that be, like, against his beliefs? Well, I mean, he is the exact kind of person I would expect to be a hypocrite. Alright, so you can get a funny angle on this sometimes. And I failed to get it. I'm gonna skip this text because it's just telling me how to play a game. Wasn't gambling, but he just had a table on the horse track side giving out his comics. Oh, okay. Yeah, so if you don't know who Jack Chick is, I'm assuming we all do, though. He wrote some unhinged pro-Christian comics that are incredibly offensive. I mean, they're homophobic, they insult Mormons, they insult Jews, they insult Catholics, basically anyone who wasn't a Protestant Christian. And they played out scenarios that Jack Chick totally believed. Stuff like, people were so obsessed with D&D that if their character died in the game, they would kill themselves. Or that if you're an atheist, you believe you can do whatever you want because you have no morals. That's some of the tamer things. However, his comics are so unhinged, they are unintentionally fucking hilarious if you're not a God-fearing Christian, because they are just unhinged. They're also perfect meme material. One of my personal favorite edits is of one of the ones where it's just retelling the story of Jesus, and Jesus gives a little speech about something that says the people were astonished by his doctrine. Someone redrew it to be Optimus Prime talking to the Autobots, and he says, "Born on a mountain, raised in a cave, truckin' and fucking is all I crave," and then it says the bots were astonished at his doctrine. That image lives rent-free in my head. I told my brother to send that to one of his friends who loves Transformers, and his friend apparently lost his shit when he saw it. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Lizaman. A lot of people assume that Chick's comics are supposed to be funny. They're not. That's the thing. They're meant to be taken seriously, and it's so weird. Because it's just so out there. But that's what he actually believed. Born in a graveyard, raised by a witch, half motherfucker, half son of a bitch. What is that even from? I mean, I will give him some credit. He was a decent artist. Alright, I know this one's one. Oh, I lost the other one. Oh, there's one. Holy shit! Perfect game. Exactly, and think when he found out I wasn't Christian, he almost blew up. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, be careful with those kinds of Christians. Now, I need to stress, I have met some absolutely wonderful Christians in my life. Some of the most pleasant people I know are Christians. It's the Christians I haven't personally met that I've had issues with. Well, Okay, there was one professor at my high school that I really fucking hated. Because he was just so fucking bent out of shape about everything. But, like, he's kind of an outlier. I mean, I know Christians get a lot of hate because there are a lot of really annoying and bad Christians out there, like an entire half of the political spectrum. But there's nothing wrong with Christianity. I just want to make that clear. I make fun of people like Jack Chick because they're fucking unhinged. But I have nothing against the religion. Well, nothing serious. There are some things I have issues with, but it's up to interpretation, so it really depends on the church and the person, honestly. There are a lot of churches around Chicago that have gay pride flags on them, so, I mean, those ones are fine in my book. And yeah, it's mainly the church. Specifically, certain churches. And it also depends on the denomination, but that's a discussion I don't think I want to have on stream, at least not this time. I see, I'm fine talking about this stuff as long as we're all civil about it. But, like, you can be Christian and be a good person. You can be Christian and not be homophobic or transphobic. It's entirely possible. It's just up to interpretation. It's the people who interpret the Bible in a specific way that are kind of causing the problem. And I think someone once said, if you read the Bible, you're an atheist. If you have the Bible read to you, you're Christian. Now, not taking that literally, what that means is if you read the Bible yourself, you make your own decision about it. If you have the Bible read to you, someone else is making that decision for you. When it comes to beliefs. Some part Christian since Jesus was great, but no, a lot of believers just take advantage. Yeah, I mean, Jesus was a great guy. He hung out with 12 dudes and a prostitute. That's fucking metal. See, I like the parts of the Bible that show Jesus being human, because it's just... something that I think a lot of people forget is he wasn't just the Son of God. He was a human. He did have human issues. He was angry. He got angry a lot. So he actually took part in the deadly sin of wrath. But he did it for a different reason. Like, there's nuance to it that I think a lot of people forget. Now, I went to Catholic school, so I actually had to study the Bible, so... And it's funny, I got better grades in Catholic school for the theology class than most of my classmates did, and I wasn't even Christian at the time. I mean, I'm not even Christian now, I'm a Satanist now. And usually hung out with the worst of people because they needed his help the most. Exactly! That's the thing that a lot of people forget, is that to be a good Christian, you need to help the people that nobody helps. The poor, the sick, the injured, the unsavory. It's helping them and making their lives better. Which is lost on so many people because they'd rather be judgmental and say, oh, you're going to hell or God will punish you. That doesn't solve the problem. It just makes it worse. Also, I'm going to answer yes to this because it's funny. I was just kidding, I think you're a little young for that, aren't you? Oh, proud to present to you a sample of our very own Lowland milk. It'll be energized the moment you drink it. After you drink it, you can bring it back to the bottle, or bring back the bottle and buy a refill anytime you want. Alright, there's another thing we need to get here. Also, I mentioned that he's Mario. Malin is based on Mario. There's also Luigi. This is Luigi. His name is Ingo. I forgot how we got on the subject of Jesus. We were talking about Jack Chick for some reason. I do not have Risk of Rain 2 DLC, I don't think. I have the first one, I don't have the new one. Do I have the first one? I don't remember. I heard that you found my dad. How did you like the castle? Did you see the princess? Hee Dad came home in a hurry after you found him. Hee Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend, fairy boy. She's this horse. Her name is Epona. Isn't she cute? Seems like Epona is afraid of you, fairy boy. My mother composed this song, isn't it nice? Let's sing together. Kind of looking at more stuff, really shouldn't buy more, but debating on it. Oh, cute ocarina. Are you going to play this song with that ocarina? Okay, this is the song. I'm going to buy a couple more things in the sale. I was going to buy Cuisinier and Prey 2017. And that's probably it for me. I bought most of what I wanted. So we can't make use of this song just yet. But we need it for Adult Link. For me, maybe Dredge? Yes, buy Dredge. Get Dredge. Absolutely get Dredge. Dredge is amazing. Bought Halo Wars. You also bought me Halo Wars. Link Cuisinier right now plays like a dream on the Steam Deck. Yeah, I actually bought it for Co. It's a Christmas present. I'm gonna be buying a couple Christmas presents for people, but I can't buy too many. So, if you are friends with me and you are watching the stream right now, don't feel bad if I don't get you anything for Christmas. I am limited on funds right now, so I can only buy it for some people. I just want to make that known. Because I don't have disposable income at the moment, so I can't buy stuff for everyone. That P-hat's awfully close to me. Yeah, from now until I get a job, I have some, I have to basically budget myself. This seems to be a bit of a battery hog. Oof. Oh, My Friendly Neighborhood. I need to get that. That one was good. No! Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing My Friendly Neighborhood. Sorry that it wasn't your game. Yeah, so the enemies in the, inside the Deku Tree are called Deku Scrubs. These are Mad Scrubs. These guys are bad. Smuggles in one of the puppets kept dying, but then spawned like 3 more or 5 more and kept doing that, but developed it and decided to add it. Interesting. Generally don't do horror adjacent games, and while My Friendly Neighborhood isn't like scary, it shares a lot in common with those types of games. Yeah, it's not like scary, but it is a probably like the only good mascot horror, honestly. The main character is a grumpy old man who doesn't like to be hugged. I've been waiting for you, Spike. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. You play the ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the ocarina with me? The ocarina. Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? Characters. I already read that. Alright. So I think we'll have enough time to do the Dongo's Cavern, and then that's all we'll have time for. I don't want to go back to 4-hour streams until probably the new year. So we'll be doing 3 hours for the rest of the week. Or for next week. And then once we're in the new year, I'll go back. I'll try to go for 4-hour streams more consistently. Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. You've learned Saria's song. It's faster than going back. Because when you're playing as a kid, it starts you off in the forest anyways. So, I just want to point out something before we go. There is evidence that Link's house was originally somewhere else, because if you look outside, you can see 4 pillars. Or just pillars in general, which you can clearly see are not here. But there is a room that has them. And they are actually in the Lost Woods. So, there was, in the Nintendo Giga Leak from a couple years ago, the original Lost Woods, and actually a couple early versions of it have been found. And the interesting thing is, Lost Woods was originally much bigger, had early versions of Poe enemies, and had a lot of trees. We'll talk to him in a bit. But one thing it does have is these pillars. Do these look familiar? Almost looks like the ones outside of Link's house. Oh, there it is. We'll be talking to him shortly. There's at least one Skulltula we can get in here. I believe he's over this way. I don't remember if there's another Skulltula we can get here, but we can at least get that one. Press it a little bit. Oh, Zeno, did you get Lunacid? Lunacid is another game I need to get back to. I might consider streaming it, but I think I'd rather save it for myself, personally. I put both Lunacid and Cuisinier. Nice. Yeah, I have some money I need to deposit because I got Christmas money. We're going to the bank on Tuesday, and with that, I was going to get Cuisinier for myself. I was going to get Baldur's Gate 3 for my girlfriend. And there's a couple other Christmas presents I was going to give out to people. But I don't know what they are yet, because I have to look at Steam wish lists. And I'm also going to buy Yakuza Kiwami for myself. And I am finally going to get those extra cables I wanted for the other consoles. Like a Dragon. Yeah, I'll be getting Like a Dragon and Yakuza games, but I'm getting them on console, not PC. Shit! They'll let you try again for free if you miss only one. There we go. You don't need this bullet bag to beat the game, but it's useful. Yeah, I'm not going to read this because it's not important. This character was based on Miyamoto. Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but off stream, now that I'm done with the Pikmin games, I am going to be... Ooh, wait a minute. I want to bring it back. I am going to be playing through the Yakuza series, / Like a Dragon series. All of it. Except for the spin-offs. Well, I'm going to do Judgment, Lost Judgment, and Ishin. And whenever Gaiden comes out. Oh, I think Gaiden's already out. But I will not be doing Dead Souls. Or any of the other spin-offs. I already have Yakuza 0 and I was going to get Yakuza Kiwami. So my plan was to buy the series as I play through them. And then eventually I will be breaking the law and breaking the world. We're breaking the law, breaking the world. Stop right there, criminal scum! You violated my mother. Don't need to read this, it's not important. Doing your mom, doing your mom, doing your mom. Oh, I read it wrong, whatever. The Keaton, which you actually get to meet in Majora's Mask, is based on Pikachu. Shut up, Navi. Oh, there's something funny about the windows here. They're not actually on the house, they're floating in front of it. Also, starting next year, once we get into the new games after Mario RPG, Fuga 2, and Resident Evil 5 and 6 are done, I'm going to try to have a better variety, like a better spread of consoles represented by streams. So we're going to still see Switch games and games on my Steam Deck a lot. However, I am going to try to incorporate more of the other consoles, especially once I have those other cables. So you might eventually see some Xbox games. I might get what I need so I can stream PS3 games. Might even see PS4 games. Don't know yet. Streaming Max Payne. Well, I am going to be streaming Max Payne. I feel like you're joking, but that actually is something I planned on doing. Had I already had the cables, I would have done it a little sooner in honor of James McCaffrey. But I will be streaming Max Payne. Don't you worry about that. Xbox. I own the Xbox version of Max Payne 1 and 2. Yeah, I just need the cables. It's too much of a hassle to undo the setup in the game room, so I buy spare cables to use for my room. Because I stream from my room, which kind of sort of doubles as my office for right now. And having the extra cables is handy because it means we don't have to I don't have to undo the setup in the game room to get the consoles out. I just need to unplug the consoles and set up stuff in here. Not like I can really fit back behind the TVs anyways. But Max Payne 1 on my Xbox with 2 on my Series X because it froze in the beginning when I played it on the original console. I played the first couple of missions on Xbox for Max Payne 2, but I never finished it. I just never got around to doing it. I'm looking forward to doing it on stream. If I have the cables in time, I don't have anything planned after Resident Evil 6 on Mondays. Because after Resident Evil 5, Dennis and I are going to hop straight into Resident Evil 6. So after that, if I have the cables by then, I'll probably do Max Payne. I'm trying to be more flexible with streams. We're going back here again to Talk to the Skull Kid. With not planning things so far ahead. Unless I'm trying to coordinate with people for something that's coming up. Like what I did with Halo and Resident Evil. Because I actually planned both of those over the summer, and we're only just now getting them in the past couple months. So you can skip a little bit of dialogue if you are wearing the mask when you talk to him, but this is the guy who wants the mask. There we go. Eliminate shouldn't be either, since those will be more solo. I don't know if I'll play them. You know Saria's song. We should be friends. Here, take this. Like, I know 7 and 8 are supposed to be good, I just don't like the fact that they're in, first person. The Max Payne 3 did annoy the shit out of me with its death mechanic. Well, you can save yourself from death by killing an enemy when you lose all your health, but Max does a slow motion dive when this happens. There's no enemies to kill around you, just slowly dive to the ground and then die. Hilarious. Quite an unusual mask you have there. Hee hee, I like it. It made me look a little bit tougher. Hey, why don't you give it to me? Okay. Wowza! I'm gonna wear this all the time. Does Gordon sound Jamaican? I say, that is not a choice that I would have made, but more power to you, that's funny. Alright. So Zachary, you mentioned this as a practice run. What is the practice for? You speedrunning? Forgive me, you've been in stream before, but I for the life of me, I can't remember what stream it was. So I don't know if you're a speedrunner. I have the worst memory known to man, so if I forget who you are, don't feel bad. I forget a lot of things. I'd forget my own head if it wasn't screwed on. But I know I've seen you before. So. For your 5 years. Ah, okay. We've been streaming on Twitch for 5 years. Damn. I'm a baby compared to you. Honestly, 5 years doesn't sound like a whole lot, but when it comes to Twitch streaming, that is actually a lot. I don't even know which stream you found my channel on. Oh, I found you? Huh? Yeah, I'm confused. I'm following so many people that I don't even remember who I'm following half the time. Because I just, if I join a raid and I like the person's vibes, I just give them a follow. But I can't watch everyone all the time, so I tend to forget a lot of the people I'm following. I didn't need to go here. So, it's just one of those awkward things about streaming is that I can't remember everyone and I can't watch everyone. I wish I could, but there's just not enough time. And everyone streams at the same time. It's not fair. But I also do just have the worst memory known to man. Oh. But congrats on your 5 years, by the way. I've been streaming since July of 2022, so I have not been streaming for very long. I got a long ways to go. So we don't need to do the Happy Mask stuff. I do it for a specific reason, which I will explain in a moment. Come to think of it, I think I do remember you. I don't remember what stream it was, but I think I remember you now. I just had to look at your profile picture. I really wish my memory was better. So we gotta go here, and it's bad that it's nighttime because I don't want it to be nighttime at the moment. The person I need to talk to is only active during the day. So with your 5-year, if you don't mind me asking, with your 5-year Twitch anniversary, is there anything special to the Ocarina of Time run that you're doing other than the mods? Or are you just trying to learn the game before you do it? Because, like, no, I haven't actually done a challenge run before. The closest I've done to a challenge run was specifically not getting Begoran's sword. My god, it makes the game so much harder. At some point, I want to do a 3-heart run. I might stream that. Three-heart runs are not easy. I think Zeno, my brother, did a 3-heart run of Ocarina of Time 3D. So I just kind of instinctively skipped that. None of this is important to the story, so I don't really need to read it. It's a 3-heart. Oh god, it was Master Quest. I have played Ocarina of Time Master Quest before, because we own the GameCube version. We own the apparently somewhat rare GameCube version that was only sent out if you pre-ordered Wind Waker. We actually have 2 funky GameCube games like that. We have the Master Quest version of Ocarina of Time, which also includes the regular version of Ocarina of Time, too. That was a pre-order bonus for Wind Waker. It even says not for resale on it. And we have a special copy of Double Dash that came with a demo disc. That's also apparently rare. That demo disc, the only thing I can remember that's on it is Mario Party 5's demo. And there is a special feature on it where if you have Fire Emblem for GBA, if you connect Fire Emblem to the GameCube while the demo disc is active, you can actually get some extra stuff in it. Funny thing is, Zeno and I have a copy of... Well, I say Zeno and I, but it's actually Zeno. Has a copy of Fire Emblem. And that he got from a used game shop, one that we frequented a lot before it closed down. And when we realized, hey, we have the demo disc, we can get that stuff for us. Zeno set it up, and it had already been redeemed. Which means the previous owner who sold a game that is that valuable had the demo disc at some point. And that actually made us a little sad because they clearly liked the game, but they had to sell it. Alright, so we won't actually be able to do anything for this for a while, but this hood is the reason I do this quest. Not for the hood, but for the reward from turning in the hood. Turning in the bunny hood to the person who wants it is how you get the Giant's Wallet. And when you get the Giant's Wallet, it completely maxes out. No, that's not how you get the Giant's Wallet. Wait a minute. How do you get the Giant's Wallet? No, the Giant's Wallet is from Skulltulas. That's right. Fuck, I'm stupid. Well, the reason why I get that is because if you have the Giant's Wallet, you can carry a max of, like, I think 500 rupees or something. And, when you turn in the bunny hood to the man who wants it, he maxes out your rupee count. So you want to have the Giant's Wallet when you get that, so you can have 500 rupees. Now that we've done all that, we can progress. We're missing something. So when I play Zelda games, I tend to do stuff as early as possible, at least when it's the most convenient when it's early. One of these graves has a shield in it. But we want it to be night because we can't mess with the graves unless Dompe is active. Because the kid will yell at us if we mess with the graves. Dompe won't if we are not near him when we mess with it. I think it's this one. Yep. We want this for the next area. One of these graves also has a heart piece in it, but I can never remember which one it is. I don't usually grab it unless I skip a different heart piece. So we have about 30 minutes of stream left. I might go a little late to ensure that I can beat the next dungeon. We're just going to beat the next dungeon and call it quits there. Unless we have a little bit of time. But I need to go to bed at a decent time. So I don't want to stay up too late. I mean, I don't want to go late on stream because I need to fucking eat after stream, and I don't want to stay up so late, you know. One sec. Alright. You might hear a Skulltula. We can't get it right now. We need bombs, but we also need the boomerang, which we won't get until next stream. There's no heart piece up there. We'll be able to get that shortly. Ooh. I don't think I want to do a Jamaican accent. So that would probably not. I am a white guy. I should not be doing Jamaican accents. I don't even think I could do a Jamaican accent. That sounds funny, though. I kind of want to hear this now. Alright, that big Goron guy we can ignore for right now. Yeah, that is the second one. Ooh, pain in my head. Where did that come from? Owie. Owie zowie. Pain. Dying, dying, death, death, pain, suffering. Whoops. Oh, there's a spear there. I've never noticed that before. I didn't mean to attack him. Uh-oh, hydrate. Alright, alright. Streamers are just Tamagotchis you keep as pets. You gotta remind them to feed, drink, eat, sleep, and stretch. Hear that bell? I'm your pet. What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, but you're just a little kid. Into the euthanasia clinic. Remember, is it Yellow's hand pads turn from white to gold? Ooh. I kind of want to use this mod now. It's Darunia, the big boss. No, I could probably be doing a better voice of this. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorns, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Because you know you gotta hail to the king, baby. Now, I'm really angry. Get out of my face now.
Okay.
Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested the Dodongo's cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop, bomb flowers. Starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. And those alien bastards have shot up my ride. Yeah, Nuko. But this is a Gorin problem. We don't need any help from strangers. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I actually have a redeem where if you redeem it, I'll read whatever you posted in the Duke Nukem voice. I am so glad in Hyrule Warriors they made this his victory animation. Oh! Oh, wait. Oh, oh. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Hot. What a hot beat. Whoa. Yeah. Yahoo. Hey, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I am Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the spiritual stone of fire, too. Spiritual stone of fire, also known as the Goron's ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not going to give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? That way, everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I will give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving you this in return for anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fellow like you can pick up a bomb flower using A. You know, if I was thinking, I would have done Hulk Hogan because he says brother a lot. Alright, we got a heart piece we can get here. Get fucked? Okay. Uh oh, there's the door. There's the door. Hulk Hogan. Up. Alright. So this is easier to do once you have the bomb bag, but you can do it now. I'm only going to give myself a couple tries. And I screwed that up royally. Shit. God damn it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. It's just like... Alright. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's not any better, really. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ow. I don't know what happened there. So if you count down from like 3 or 5 or something, when you're looking at the pot and it's in a certain position, it should be able to get into position by the time you pick up the bomb flower. You can also just wait and come back with the bomb bag, of course. But at this channel, I like making things difficult for myself, I guess, so I'm just doing this right now because I'm insane. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First try! By the way, you can land in the pot. I did it when I was a kid because I wanted to see if it was possible. If you do, you void out. But you very much can land in the pot. There's no reason to do that. There's no benefit to it. But I wanted to see if you could and wanted to see what would happen. Because I kind of thought if you landed it, you just get stuck. But no, you void out. Is that close enough? Apparently it was. So there is a heart piece down there. Oh, what? You can kind of see it right there. So, if you are reading the Zelda Dungeon Guide for the game, the Zelda Dungeon Guide tells you to come back once you've placed the magic bean sprout in order to get up there easily. However, if you read the strategy guide that I have when I was a kid, you just do this. This is a fairly short dungeon, so we shouldn't be here too long. Almost forgot to grab the blood back. $16. Okay. That's a good number. Alright, so after the dungeon, we'll get the, 2 heart pieces. Not heart pieces, great fairies we can get. and the bomb bag that we can get. Well, one of them. I don't usually grab the second one. And then we'll end. Also, I won't be streaming this next Sunday because next Sunday is New Year's Eve, and I won't be streaming New Year's Eve. I don't know if I'll be streaming New Year's Day. I haven't decided yet. Yes, Navi, I know. I am well aware. I have been playing this for longer than you've existed. The first 3 dungeons in the game are pretty short, especially the 3rd dungeon, Jabba Jabba's Belly. Come on. Oh, it's so fucking slow. It is agonizingly slow. Well, no, it could be slower. Well, come back up, please. Alright. Now we need 3 more. Alright, this isn't Legacy of Kain. I have to actually go around the side like a Neanderthal. You guys like block puzzles? Once again, we have a game from this era with block puzzles. Gotta love fucking block puzzles. Man, oh man, do I love block puzzles. I don't like puzzles in general. I like puzzles in general. I like puzzles in shitposting as well. And in mod chat. Wait until he gets to the ice sliding puzzles. Oh boy, my favorite! Block puzzles with ice physics! I was gonna say, make up your mind, dumbass. I think this is just a business scrub. Yeah, it's a business scrub. We don't need to talk to you. God, some of the songs in this game are just kind of creepy. It's mostly the dungeon music, but it's also the cave music. Rather the hidden grotto music. And the forest temple. They're just really creepy songs. Shit. Want to do Majora's Mask on it as well. I actually will be doing Majora's Mask now in the future. You can play as Machop. I'll use roughly one side or size. Because I think I mentioned before that after Ocarina of Time, I was going to do for my Retro Nights Donkey Kong 64 to make good on my promise to play through the Donkey Kong series. And then after Donkey Kong 64, I would do Majora's Mask. That's about as far planned out I have for Sundays. We might see a showcase of PS2 games at some point, though, between now and then. And somewhere in there, I might stream a little bit of Hercules The Legendary Journeys for N64 as a bad game night, because I do own that. Don't ask why. I don't know. I really should set up my emulators properly on my Steam Deck so that way I can play some ROM hacks. I would love to do an Ocarina of Time randomizer. That sounds so much fun. Because I know this game really well. I don't know everything, though. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Hercules is John's sister. Who's John? Fuck the guy who played Hercules in that show, by the way. He's a fucking asshole. Even ignoring the fact that he's a goddamn turf, like, from what I remember hearing, he's just generally an asshole to everyone. He's like the polar John is in JonTron? Oh. Yeah, we don't really like JonTron here. I have seen the video I think you're referencing, though. Back when I actually liked him. Before he, started opening his mouth on Twitter. We don't really need to have this discussion, though, if we're about to get into it. We can just agree to disagree. Because I'll admit, while I don't like the man anymore, he did make good content. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, I actually own Hercules Legendary Journeys. Oh, that's not... Oh, I thought that was... Alright. And it is not good. Kind of funny we're talking about this with Ocarina of Time, because it's actually a very, very shameless Ocarina of Time clone. I mean, the fucking grass in the game literally looks like it's straight out of Ocarina of Time, just somehow looks worse. The game is, like, absolute trash. I own all 3 of Titus Software's N64 games. I actually streamed Blues Brothers 2000, I think in September. Which is by far the most playable of the 3. Ow. You can pull this block out, but you have no reason to do that. I think there's rupees on this. Yep. So you have 2 ways of blowing up that door. You can try to land the bomb on the ledge, which is really annoying, or you can just time it. I need to check to see if someone made a modern Rumble Pack for the N64, because I don't know if the old Rumble Packs still work. I don't have any first-party Rumble Packs, I only have third-party ones, and neither of the ones I have still work. I don't have any first-party memory cards either. I only have 1 memory card that works. I think I remember reading somewhere that some company stepped up and made modern memory cards for the N64. So I will probably get some of those when I have the money and time. I'm not in any hurry, because if my memory card fails, it's fine. I don't mind replaying the games. But I wouldn't mind having a more permanent solution. Because the memory card that does work, I have already had to wipe it because it wasn't working. I fixed it, because I did that for my Castlevania Legacy of Darkness stream. But it did wipe all my saves. Which I wasn't too happy with, but I mean, it just kind of happens with this console. But yeah, the guy who played Hercules in Hercules: The Legendary Journeys is a fucking asshole. And Xenia, the actress who played her, is like the polar opposite. Was that Lucy Lawless? Okay. Yeah, Lucy Lawless is a national treasure. Like, she is his opposite in every possible way. She is an absolutely wonderful person, and she supports trans rights. She's also not a colossal fuckwit to every person she meets. Also, Mario 64 fans, does this look familiar? That is the same texture. As the L is real statue in Mario 64. What? Why did the first one not count? Okay, so... question for everyone here. Do you guys want to see a funny skip? Or do you want to see the next part legit? Because I can do a funny skip right now and skip an entire block puzzle. What do you guys think? Do you want to see the funny skip? It involves dying, which I'm perfectly fine doing. YOLO? Alright. I just need to take a little bit of damage here. Alright, get me down to like 1.5 hearts and I should be good. So the block puzzle is going through a couple rooms to get that block into here, because there's a switch in here. But the game does a funny little check. Close enough. So now that I'm on the switch, the path is open. But I can't get off this without resetting the switch. So, if I happen to die while standing on the switch, the game only checks if the switch is pressed when it reloads the area. It doesn't check if the block is moved. It assumes if the switch is pressed, the block has been moved. So that means there should be some, there's like a fairy in the other room. That's fine. So that means when I go back over there, it is going to assume that I have already moved the block. And we will find that it turns out I did. Because it only checks if the switch is pressed. If the switch is pressed, you must have moved the block. So as long as the switch is pressed when you die, it'll move the block when you respawn. Because clearly the switch is pressed. That means the block has to be moved. Because there's no other way the switch would be pressed when you die. According to the game, at least. Now, this doesn't mean we lose out on the sculpture level. We can get more sculptures later. I can just get an extra one from the, some areas. He can't get you if you're on the ledges. Despite being the second boss of the game, this is by far the easiest boss of the game. It's me, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure. It will make an incredible story.
I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers.
It's called the Dodongo's Cavern.
And that big rock blocking the cave. All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief, Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone, only then will I open the cave for you." You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship.
You obtained the Goron's Ruby. This is the spiritual stuff. Oh, fuck it. I don't care.
Brother, you'll keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Hey everybody, let's see off our brother.
Link's racist. He's afraid of Gorons. Alright, I don't need this shield equipped anymore. Alright, so now we can get a big bomb bag. Big bomb bag. And then we have 2 great fairies to hit up, and then I will unstring. So that way I can eat some more food and go to bed at a good time. We had jerk chicken earlier with the Christmas dinner, or as I was calling it, the Crimble dinner. And there's some jerk chicken drumsticks waiting for me. Looking forward to getting into them. Oh, you motherfucker! I landed right on him. That's not the right way. How do I get back up there? There's a way to get up there without jumping down. I think I actually have to go up. Or I just come out here, I guess. You need to blow up the big Goron guy when he comes through here. This game's soundtrack is pretty damn good. I feel like people sleep on this game's soundtrack nowadays. It's got some classic Nintendo tunes. Yeah, sure, the music isn't like orchestrated, so it's not as good as Twilight Princess's or Wind Waker. But it's still good, even if it's MIDI. Just because it's MIDI doesn't make it mid. Oops. Alright, buddy. There we go. I have the Unreal Tournament soundtrack. I don't think I've ever listened to the standard Unreal soundtrack. I really need to sit down and play Unreal. I own Unreal Gold as a physical PC game, and I own it on Steam. And I think GOG. Unreal soundtrack is incredible. I'll have to listen to it. I wouldn't mind listening to it after stream. I need to, like, snag more game soundtracks. I need to obtain more game soundtracks. Through completely legal methods. Oh, wait a minute. I should check if I have the soundtrack on GOG. Do I have Unreal Gold in GOG or Unreal Tournament? Not like you can buy the complete soundtrack. Oh, fair. What if I could? Even if it meant supporting Epic, I would if I could. Fuck Epic Games, man. Bunch of bastards. For those who don't know, Epic Games recently pulled back some of the restrictions for the Epic Game Store. You can now release adults-only games on Steam. Not Steam, the EGS. Sounds great, right? You can only do it if they're rated adults-only because, and only because, of blockchain tech. Or NFTs. Swing and a miss. Well, it's not even really a swing, honestly, because they only can be released if they have blockchain tech. Because we all know that the biggest fad right now is motherfucking blockchain tech. That totally didn't crash and burn. You're gonna send me a message on Discord. Okay. Thank you for letting me know before you send it, so I'm not just sitting here not knowing that you're going to send it. Alright, I'm awaiting your message. You don't have to wait for me, it's not anything urgent. Well, I'm not exactly waiting for you, I'm just saying that when you send it, I will see it. Oh, that is a nice message. Thank you. I will, read that message again after stream. So there's a reason why you want to take this to get down. Not only is it faster, but... let's just get a heart piece. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's just get a piece of heart. Alright. So we're gonna go over to Hyrule Castle. And there is another Great Fairy we can get over there. And I'm just gonna end there. We have the bomb bag, so we can get bomb chews now, but I'm gonna wait on that until later. Bomb chews are cool, but they're not really necessary. I mean, you do need them to beat the game, but you only need a couple. I usually grab them just to have them because I like having complete item screens. Having the complete item screen or character select makes the dopamine go big. I almost said makes the melatonin go big at first. Then I almost said serotonin. Neither of those were correct. It's not even like remotely close to how it's pronounced. I don't know, there's something just satisfying about a complete item select or a character select. Also, can games please have menus like this again? I miss games having such cool and unique menus. Now everything's standardized, man. Everything's so lame. Can we have a menu like Killer 7's again? Like, seriously, why does everything need to be standardized now? Why does it have to be so fucking sanitized and generalized? Why does everything have to be the same? I want unique stuff. I want a menu that is so incomprehensible you have to actually play the game to understand what you're looking at. I don't want something that you can look at for a single glance and know where everything is. You have to actually play the game to know where everything goes. I want incomprehensible menus. Check out Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay's menu. That is another game on my list that I might stream, because I actually own that for Xbox. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the new one, has such a shitty menu, I think you'd love it. Are you sure about that? Does Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the new one, have the main menu where it's like 1 to 3 characters looking at you holding out a weapon, and it's got all the tabs like that says options, loadout, career, or shop or whatever, and there's like 6 different currencies? Is that what its menu looks like? Because out of any modern shooter, that's what I expect to see now, and I hate it. No, it's like a streaming website, but worse. Oh god. I did say incomprehensible menus. But it's not really incomprehensible, that's more of just cluttered. Send me a screenshot, because I'm actually incomprehensibly bad. Okay, alright. Yeah, Killer 7's menu is incomprehensible. But if you play the game, it makes sense. I want menus that are incomprehensible unless you're actively playing the game. This menu isn't exactly incomprehensible, but I mean, you're not going to know what the Z or R... Well, maybe you could figure out what the Z are. But this is such a cool menu. It's so iconic. I love it. I miss games like this. Dead Space 3 had a pretty cool menu. I never played Dead Space 3. I only played the first 2. Is Dead Space 3 worth playing? Sorrow mentioned wanting to do Dead Space 3 co-op with me, and I told her that it's probably the only way I'll play the game. Because I skipped Dead Space 3 because it's not really a... It's not really a, horror game. It's an action game. It's the same problem with Resident Evil 5 and 6, although granted it's actually the problem with 4, because Resident Evil 4 is also not a horror game. It's an action game. It's good. It's extremely good. But it's not a horror game. It's not scary. Play co-op with Dennis and it was fun. If it's on sale and it works on the Steam Deck, I might snag it. The crafting breaks the shit out of everything, but it's a pretty fun game when you're not just doing crafting shit. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure Sora would love that. I own Dead Space 1 and 2, I think, on Steam. So... yeah, I do own 1 and 2. I don't own the remakes. I could probably stream them. No, you can run Origin on Steam Deck. Proton got updated to support Origin. It's Uplay that won't work on the Steam Deck. Because Proton does not support Uplay. Yet another reason to hate, Ubisoft, that's the name. Yeah, so if you're going to install an EA game on, the Steam Deck, run the game through desktop mode, so that way Origin can install correctly, because it won't install correctly in gaming mode, because of the way gaming mode works. Once you have it installed, you can launch the game normally through gaming mode. That's from what I've heard, at least. I have installed 2 EA games on my Steam Deck, and neither of them came with Origin because they released before Origin did. Mirror's Edge and Dead Space 1. And I don't know if Origin is... wait, is Origin still a thing? I thought they rebranded it. Once they moved everything back to Steam. Changed it to EA? Okay. I'm pretty sure everyone still calls it Origin, though. Well, it's like calling HBO Max Max. It's not HBO Max. It's not Max, it's HBO Max. Because Max is a stupid fucking name to have by itself. Max what? Max who? It's less distinct. Just call it HBO Max. Just call it Origin. Everyone knows what Origin is. EA app is just unwieldy. Well, yeah, I mean, you say EA app, I'm going to actually assume you mean EA Play, not Origin. EA Play is something else. Oops. Alright. So that's going to be it for stream. That is not the tab I meant to go into. Wait a minute. Hang on, I just went to my own dashboard on accident. There we go. I autopiloted and went to my dashboard instead of my live page. Alright. So, before I go, I will not be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is Crimble. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I will not be streaming New Year's Eve and possibly not New Year's Day. I haven't decided yet. So it's going to be a short week because I'm not streaming. I'm definitely not streaming New Year's Eve, so we're only streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. I'll post my schedule tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm not streaming. Tuesday will be Super Mario RPG. We are very likely to finish Mario RPG on Tuesday. I'll be doing Fuga Melodies with Steel 2 on Wednesday, and Saturday we're starting Halo Reach. So I look forward to us playing together on Saturday. I don't stream Tuesday or Thursday or Friday. If you would like to hang out after stream, I have a Discord. If you want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a Twitter and a Blue Sky. Better make sure you look cool. It's going to be a drip check. Oh boy. I look forward to it. And if you ever miss a stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. If you want to join in on the raid, we do have a raid call as well. It is Dapper Dragon Raid. And if you would like to take part, you can use whatever emotes you want. I am not too picky about emote usage. As long as you copy the raid message, that's pretty much all I care about. Let me see who is live. Is Aoife live? Because I didn't actually get to raid her. Does not look like it. Yeah, she ended stream suddenly yesterday when I was trying to raid her, so we ended up raiding someone else instead. We could raid Cat Vaults, but I don't know how much longer she's going for. She normally ends around this time. And this is a pre-recorded stream, so I don't know how long the pre-recorded stuff is. Let's see. Let's read Dark. It's been a hot minute since I last got to read him. I'm sure he would love to talk to me about Legacy of Kain now that I finished Soul Reaver again. So we're gonna read Dark Centella. Dark is a good friend, good bean. Alright. So, like I said, I will see you all on Tuesday, not tomorrow. You all have a good evening. Happy Crimbus. Happy Crimble. Chrysler. Whatever you want to call it. Dark Centilla. Alright. So you all have a lovely evening and a lovely Christmas Eve, or Christmas if you happen to already be in the Crimble time. And I will see you all on Tuesday. Good night.